Eight Ball here, and we got a great new list for you. Eight Ball's top 8 ways to increase the size of your penis. It's the information you've been Googling forever, and I'm here to tell you the best way to get a giant schlong. So right away, the number one way to get a giant penis is... Hold on 1 second. Hey Bryan, what's up, man? I'm a little busy right now. Doing my video blog thing here, that thing I do that supposedly pays me money. What's up? Bryan, you sound upset, but can this wait? Can this wait, Bryan? I'm in the middle of something very important. I'm about to change the course of human history by giving them the secret of giant penises. Can we just get... Bryan, calm down. Bryan, come on. What the hell, man? What the hell? I thought you would appreciate it. Well, yes, I paid for those prostitutes to be in your room. They're there to have sex with you, Bryan. It's my way of saying I'm sorry I sold you to the cartel. See? It's all good. Just let them suck your dick a few times or finger your butthole or whatever it is you like to do, Bryan. They're totally filthy whores and they'll do it all. Well, yeah, I know you have a girlfriend, but let's be real, Bryan. Let's be real. That awkward hipster chick. Are you really down to bang that? Oh, come on. She has glasses with fake glass in them. Bryan, you don't want to have sex with someone who wears fake eyeglasses. That's fucking stupid. Come on, Bryan, come on. Bryan, just have sex with the whores. Can you do that for me? I'm doing the YouTube thing. Just have sex with the whores. Be happy. Oh, you have a date in 20 minutes. She's picking. Well, that's fine, Bryan. Just go over to her house. Bring the whores. I'm sure she'd love whores. She's a hipster. They do things ironically. Just tell her you're ironically banging whores. She'll buy that, right? Bryan! I think you're being very ungrateful, Bryan. Very ungrateful. Just shut the fuck up and have sex with a hooker. God damn it, Bryan. I tried to do one nice thing for you, and this is how you repay me. I even paid for 2, Bryan. 2 hookers for you. That's a menage a trois, Bryan. Do you know how many people would kill for a menage a trois? Just do the menage a trois, then go to your girlfriend smelling like hooker pussy and have your weird hipster date where you watch independent movies no one has heard of. Or whatever the hell it is you do. Are you going to see some band no one knows? Or whatever the fuck, Oh, I'm sorry, Bryan. No, actually, Bryan, this is exactly how I would want you to apologize to me for something, is to buy me hookers. I would be totally okay with that. If you bought me hookers as a gesture of saying, hey, we're best buds. I'm sorry I fucked up and sold you to the cartel. Have some hookers. What do you mean I'm not your best friend? Well, then who the fuck is your best friend, Bryan? If it's not me, who the fuck is your best friend if it's not 8 Ball? Bryan, I have been there for you since day one. Day one of college, Bryan. That's how long I've been living with you. Okay? So I think I'm your best fucking friend. None of your other friends are still around. Bryan, if your friends can't handle hanging out with me, then were they really ever your friends to begin with? Fuck Josh. Fuck Josh. Josh is a no one. I don't care if you knew him since grade school. Well, he doesn't talk to you anymore, Bryan, and you can thank me for that, because he was a fake-ass, phony-ass piece of shit. I'll call Bryan. I bet Josh would bang those hookers. Oh, no, I bet if Josh bought you hookers, you'd bang them. I bet you would. With Josh? Well, if Josh is so fucking special, Bryan, would Josh fuck your mom? I bet he wouldn't. I consider fucking your mom a very big, endearing thing. That's part of our relationship, our back and forth. That's how we communicate. That's how, every time I plow your mom while your dad is at work, that's just my way of saying, Bryan, you're my best friend in the whole world. Well, fuck you, Bryan! Fuck you! I don't... No, I'm sorry, Bryan. Don't... I'm sorry. I'm getting a little emotionally worked up now because I thought, I thought that what we had, I thought that that was, I thought that what we had, Bryan, I thought that was our thing. You're my best friend, Bryan. You're my best friend in the whole world. I mean, sure, I hang out with Skinny Piggy, but, Skinny Piggy doesn't really know English because he's a half human, half pig hybrid monster. Oh, no. I know you don't know who Skinny Piggy is, but you'll meet him. I promise. Because you're my best friend, Bryan. And I want you to meet everyone who's my best friend, Bryan. Because that's how much you mean to me. You've already met Juarez. I like you way more than Juarez. And you know what? Juarez gives me cocaine. So, that's saying something. If I like you better than Juarez. Okay? So just, Bryan, I'm sorry about the hookers. You can just send away the hookers. They were expensive. I got you the nice hookers, Bryan. What do you mean they don't smell nice? Fuck you, Bryan. Those were nice hookers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I tell you what, Bryan. I'm gonna come home. I, I mean, I'm gonna come upstairs out of the basement, and I'll make you a nice gluten-free meal. I'm not putting any gluten in it at all, and it'll be completely soy bullshit like your weird diet requires, okay? Wouldn't that be nice, Bryan, if I made you a nice meal without any gluten in it? I promise I will. Okay? No, Bryan, I didn't forget that you were going out to dinner with your stupid girlfriend, Stephanie. I don't care if her name is Carol. I'm calling her Stephanie. Because Bryan, ever since you started banging Stephanie, I'm sorry, getting awkward hand jobs from Stephanie, you haven't been hanging out with me, Bryan. I bet people on the internet don't even think you're real. I bet they don't. I mean, they'd have to go back and watch the really old videos to see your face. But I know you're real. Please, please come back to me, Bryan. I'm sorry I sold you to human traffickers, and I'm sorry that I bought you prostitutes when I knew it was your date night, and I'm sorry that. Well, I'm not sorry I banged your mom. I'm never going to be sorry for that. Your mom. Oh, God, your mom is so good at sex. Oh, my God. She's so good. I'm sorry, Bryan. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me, but I'm not going to be sorry for banging your mom. I just can't. Especially when so many other people are already currently banging her. Bryan, if you cry, I'm going to cry a little bit. So I tell you what, Bryan, you go on that date with that stupid bitch, Stephanie. You get your awkward hand job for the evening, and I'll be here cleaning up after the hookers I'm going to have sex with in your bed. No, Bryan, don't object now. That's what's going to happen. No, Bryan, it will be in your bed. I promise. But I'll clean out that bed really good after we have so much dirty, unclean hooker sex in it. Okay? You sound angry, but I know deep down inside, you're my best friend. Okay, Bryan, I'm going to go. I got to tell the world about big dicks. I love you, Bryan. Oh. Fuck you too, man. I can't. I'm sorry, I'm too emotional to talk about big dicks now. Okay, I'm gonna go. I mean, these were some amazing, genuinely guaranteed ways to make your penis huge, but I can't now. I can't do it. I can't. Okay. Goodbye, internet. Like, subscribe, comment. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.